Nandruku almost into space. Just at the last moment, he was picked off in a good covering tackle. Into the in-goal, David Peachy having to bring it back. Jallick is up there to make the tackle on him. Leading by 10 points to 0, the Sharks. And the offloads, well, that's one of the real reasons that they are leading by 10 points to 0. Because in traffic, they've been able to get those passes away and just keep that roll on. Now from Eddinghausen, out to Best. Knocked on.
No, it didn't. It come back because it bounced off the Cowboy bike. No, it didn't, mate. It hit the Cowboy bike and then come back.
A little bit disappointed, ET as well. I think it was pretty clear that the ball cannoned forward straight off the shoulder of a Cowboy defender, as explained by the referee. Now, perhaps we'll get the opportunity to see the Cowboys launch their best attacking raid, but they've got to get a restart in case they don't manage to score inside the 6 tackles. That's the important thing, be able to control possession.
Damien Smith at first receiver, tackled. Prince running it back and giving his pass away and does well. Out it comes to Kris Tassell. Tassell running off a Peter Jones pass and scores a try. It really came out of nowhere. Quickly fed back to the blind side. Peter Jones, who's a very, very mobile player for a big man, and Kris Tassell backs up brilliantly to score.
And terrific ball work skills on this occasion. Shifting the ball to the left-hand side. They did it very well. Of course, it came from the base of the scrum. That was where everything was started from. Shifting the ball to the right-hand side to start with. You can see a lot of the Sharks' defence starting to mill towards the open. ET had his back. They looked to have had a good defence. Shifting the ball, taking it across. It really looked like it was going to be a face pass. You'd probably have to say that that was very ordinary defence as well from Mitch Healy. Simply a jersey grab.
Well, this was a well-rehearsed move as we see Prince come across. As you said, that was a poor attempt to tackle by Mitch Healy. He probably overread the play, but well backed up there by Kris Tassell. That's a great try for the Cowboys. Put it right back in the game.
Certainly does get them back into the game. Pretty unexpected because it's been all the Sharks so far.
Well, looking for the kick, and of course with the man with the boot, the talent of Noel Goldthorpe, that's certainly very much on the cards. The skipper with a lot of weight on his shoulders this evening.
No goal by Goldie. 10 points to 4. The Sharks lead North Queensland 8 minutes out from halftime.
Scully takes to the needle as Mulder takes to the wood.
Well, nothing is wrong. I'm just at that special place and I wanted to share it with you.
Then things start getting a little serious.
They lead by 10 points to 4. Brett Hetherington, 15 out from his own line. Now Azimus. Also called in late into this North Queensland side. Plays for the Cairns club, their feeder club. Here's a break made. Back to Goldthorpe. Goldthorpe able to switch his pass back on the inside to Bowman. Didn't have another runner coming off him. Murphy away to Goldthorpe. Then on to Prince. Prince does brilliantly to get it to Kyle Warren. He's over the line and lost it. Warren wants him to go to the video referee. Harrigan's already made his decision, and the decision was no.
Well, you can see by the confidence of the referee that he didn't think that there was any doubt in his mind. A terrific attacking raid. The ball being attempted to shift into one hand. Well, you can see there that as he went to put the ball down in the right arm, it's all dislodged and almost run over the top of his forearm. No doubt there. Enterprising attack from the Cowboys. Here it is. Well, a lot of people will argue that perhaps that is touched. But you can't say that the referee wasn't in perfect position. He would have been a maximum of maybe 3 or 4 metres from there.
I think there, Wally, where the ball hits the ground, I think he's short. And
yeah,
then
well,
the ball rolls
that's right.
forward.
You picked it very well there.
Exactly,
Brett. He was
Brett.
short of the line.
Yeah, I definitely think he got the ball down, but as Brett Kenny pointed out quite rightly, he was short.
Well, good news for the Sharks, but perhaps a little bit of bad news coming out of the restart in play. As usual, we find the Sharks try to restart it as quickly as possible.
And that player is Tim Madison.
Obviously serious. They've called for the Medicab straight away. So, no matter what club the supporter will be from, let's cross the fingers and hope that it isn't a serious injury. Cronulla Doc making his way onto the paddock. A simple hit up. Oh, it's very difficult to read anything happened there. Perhaps, is it the shoulder? Well, he didn't move that shoulder too much, did he? Simply flung it back. Has he gone back to reach for the knee or the ankle? Or all of the above?
And I think he's just looking at that, Wally. He's also just caught that ankle as he's fallen. Got him caught underneath. Here it is. Yeah.
He's keeping the leg straight,
Yes.
isn't he?
Just to the knee, which he had heavily strapped to start with, Tim Madison. So bad luck for Madison, taken from the field on the Medicab. So play continues with Cronulla playing the ball. The Sharks leading by 10 points to 4 over the Cowboys. Certainly a different North Queensland side, having scored that first try. Now the Sharks losing it.
Scrum, fellas.
Nick
Cowboy
Graham
ball.
losing the ball as he went to play it, and ruled to have lost it cold by Bill Harrigan. To watch it again.
Heads down.
Well, they've traded places, haven't they? Cowboys with all the mistakes the first 20. Bird on the other foot.
Prince. Inside ball for Noah Nandruku. Kyle Warren just slipping as he gets to the 40. As he must to play it. 35 metres out. Doyle throwing a dummy and almost getting through John Doyle. Still hasn't been put to ground, in fact. Now back on the inside. Damien Smith crawling his way towards the line. Goldthorpe. Hetherington only 5 metres out from the line. Prince waits the ball ahead for Nandruku. Nandruku and Peachy both going for it. Nandruku claims he got it down, and I think he was first to it.
Well, I've got to agree. I think he got the hand on top of the ball. The only telling factor may be whether a Sharks hand went on top of the footy first. It looked like the Sharks had it covered for all money. Probably more so than anything, because Noah Nandruku had to almost go over a hurdle to get there. Over the top he goes. The hand comes down on top. Peachy's trying to pick the ball up. No, they dropped the ball, but you've got to ask, did Peachy knock that forward, or has Nandruku knocked it forward?
Well, I'm going to go against you two guys. I don't think it was a try.
No, I don't think it is now, Brett. It's quite clear. But by that one there, you'd almost say that perhaps Peachy knocked the ball forward, or did they go back and say that Nandruku might have got a touch on it first?
Well, it certainly